What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Kargoz here. And as you all know, fall is now upon us. It's the month of October, and that means Halloween is coming. So to me, fall has always been my favorite season. I enjoy trees changing, the seasonal food, the crisp air, and the kind of inspiring feeling and reflective feelings that fall invokes. So I thought that a cool way to celebrate fall and Halloween would be to do a Transmog contest. Something pretty simple and straightforward. The main criteria would be to put together the quote-unquote scariest, most badass Transmog that you possibly can. And no cutesy stuff. This is an attempt to actually create some really scary, badass transmogs. And the criteria is pretty simple. If you're a class with pets, you need to get your pets involved and customize them best you can. And you also need some sort of backdrop behind you, and take some artistic shots of your transmogs, and be creative with it, have fun with it. So this is my personal entry. I'm not actually entering, but this is what I put together. Maybe it could be inspiring or helpful, but and the backdrop I chose is a town in Tirisfal Glades called Brill, and this town has always been really cool to me. Even going back to vanilla, it always had a very macabre and morose feel leveling through Tirisfal, especially as an undead. The quest lines were darker, and the music was excellent. The ambiance is excellent. So this is the backdrop I chose. So I'll walk you through. Before I do that, I'll say that the prize for this is nothing crazy, but it'll be a free month of WoW by way of a token. And yeah, so I'll walk you through this transmog that I put together. I use for the most part Valorous Cryptstalker gear for the tunic and legs and stuff, but there are some really cool independent pieces of gear here as well. So the first one is Malefactor's eye patch. As some of you guys might know, this is the only male eye patch in the game, and it really fits the theme, right? It has kind of an orange hue to it, has a skull. My eyes are coincidentally orange as well. Matches the armor quite well. And you get it through a quest chain, some BC quest chain, in Blade's Edge Mountains, I believe. So that's what I chose for the headpiece. For the belt and boots, since there aren't Valorous Cryptstalker pieces for them, I chose Pack Ice Striders, which don't match perfectly, but they do a decent enough job. And Torn Web Wrapping, which I think matches quite nicely. So some noteworthy elements of the armor. It has a kind of a purple hue or purple aura coming off the pauldrons here, and it has a very angulated, kind of jagged, almost spidery look to it. So for the weapon that I chose Ruthless Gladiator's longbow, and the reason why is it also shares kind of a purple accents on it, as well as kind of an orangey glow coming from the center of the bow, and that kind of matches the orange on the other parts of the armor. So that's my selection for the bow. And for my pets, I had a hard time choosing the right pets for this loadout. I tried spiders. I thought spiders would look really cool because you get a very spidery feel when you see this armor. But the thing about spiders is they shrink a lot when you tame them, and they're very spindly. They're very small, and they have small legs, and it's hard for the colors to pop and for them to actually evoke any sort of feeling. So spiders were kind of a non-starter. I tried crows, but they removed the old crow model, and the new crows are kind of blue, and they don't look that great to me. So after scouring Hunter Petopia, which is a great site if you guys don't know about it, I thought Rylax would complement this armor quite well as well. As you can see, they have some jagged armor on them. Just the angles and the hue of the skin and the model look very congruent. The eyes match really well and do a great job. And this particular Rylac is called Turaka, and he's the only armored Rylac in the game that you can tame, and you can find him in Draenor Nagrand, and you can tame him, and he keeps his unique model. So I transmogged my Haiti pet as well to share the same skin. Um, this item here called Essence Swapper, and yeah, that's it. So that's my entry, and I'll just kind of zoom out and walk through Brill for a second. But I really look forward to any and all contributions, and hopefully we can have fun with it. And I guess around Halloween, or maybe a week before, I'll announce some winners and honorable mentions, and it'll be fun. So thanks very much for your time, and see you in the next video. Take it easy.